Viewer discretion is advised. So a little disclaimer, my videos aren't going to be put out as quick because I could not afford my internet bill. You know, a lot of things are happening. I'm trying to gather money for rent, and I'm also trying to, I guess, just, make sure that I have what I need for my job, because it starts in roughly 15 more days, which is 2 weeks and a day, because, 14 days equals 2 weeks. Anyway. Hey, what's up, my fellow loners? So today's story time is probably one of the most embarrassing stories that I've ever had to tell. Now, essentially what happened was, I'm gonna leave the names anonymous, but you guys know who Will is. He's on JW's band. He's a pretty frequent guest on my channel, I guess. I would definitely recommend. I can't even talk. This story's making me nervous. Anyway, check out JW's band if you want. Let's get into this story. So this story takes place at Will's house, and Will lives with his grandma, and so, I was down and out on Tinder, just minding my own business, and I got a match with a girl named N. Now, N needed some help in math, and she said, can you help me with math? I need some help, and I'm gonna fail my test if you don't help me. And I was like, well, I can't help you, but my friend can. So she comes over. It was about 10 p.m. and she was 45 miles away. So she comes over, and, Will is helping her with math, and I was playing Xenoverse 2, I think, on my laptop, testing out some mods and all that. And I was just minding my own business, just not getting in, to the talking because they were trying to concentrate. All of a sudden, she says, so Josh, what do you like to do? And I said, well, I like to do YouTube, and I like to edit music and stuff. And she was like, oh, okay. So, we start talking a little bit. I try to just play it cool, and, I didn't like her at all. I know that sounds really mean and, kind of me sounding like a dick, but I didn't care for her. Oh man, this story. I don't know if I can finish it. So essentially what happens, we start talking and stuff, I talk, we all talk about what we like to do and our hobbies and all that. She worked at, I think, a Cracker Barrel, and she got fired or something. We talk until 4 in the fucking morning. Will decides to go get, some McChickens from McDonald's, and it takes him about an hour to go there and come back. So N and I are just, listening to music. She's playing, Cardi B, and for those of you that know me, I like The Weeknd. I don't care for Cardi B and this and that. So then she said, hey, Josh, can I show you something? I want to give you my number. And I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So she texted me her number, and she also messaged me a link to her porn channel on Pornhub. Yes, you heard that right, fucking Pornhub. She shows me her porn videos, and I was like, oh, okay, this is new. That's great. I'm a guy. I look at porn a lot because I'm desperate, but I don't... Oh, it was so weird. Yeah, so anyway, Will gets back, and by the time he opens his bedroom door, N whispers really quick, I'll let you fuck. And I was like, oh boy, okay. Sure, that sounds fantastic. So at about 4:45, she packs up her things, her laptop, books, papers, and all that. She leaves, and about 15 minutes later, she tells me she gets pulled over by a cop for speeding. And after that, I just immediately blocked her, and I blocked her on Snapchat, and so did Will. It was a very... dare I say, I was like transformed from this experience, because I never thought I would get hit on like that. It was interesting. It was, very interesting. I don't know. Tinder's a really weird, application to use. It's fun when you have Tinder Gold and when you don't have to wait 12 hours to get, start swiping again. But, just don't hit on people, when you first meet them. I know a lot of people do that on Tinder, like that's the norm, but it's just not cool. Don't do that, because I'm not for that. I'm an awkward nerd. I don't know anything about getting, on hitting on people or getting hit on. Sure, I'll say to a girl, hey, I think you're cute, and then she'll unmatch me. That's normal, I guess. I have no idea. But I just felt like the story needed to be shared a little bit. She didn't even eat any of the McChickens that Will bought, so we had to eat all 12 of them for breakfast. Well, I mean, for like when he came back and then, you know, later. But long story short, just be careful who you match with on Tinder and if they decide to drive almost 50 miles to your location. But I hope you guys did enjoy this story time. And I'm probably going to upload... I'm doing a movie review podcast. And I don't know when it's going to happen because it's going to happen soon. I don't know when. But anyway, regardless, hope you guys did enjoy this story time. And, you know, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. You know it. Yeah, just thank you guys for sticking with me in these trying times. And I'm going to see what I can do about vlogging while I'm at my job, because the way it's going to work is I work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, I think, and then I get the weekends off. Now, I don't have any friends that live near that location because it's like a 2.5 hour campsite. So, you know, if Will wants to drive over to my, you know, job and hang out, I'm sure I can give him food or something. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next story time.